Yeah, live or Oyerepa TV. Yeah, live on Facebook, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana. Brasso, sir, yeah, the Friday's edition of Highway Sports at the Ebremo. Nonsia, Yabema Musu News Team. Ebe take you over with news at 6. SMP, any day by Sante Kotoko. Stakeholders meeting or China. Yon Komopi, Ewaha, Ebedi. The Black Stars of Ghana. And Wabua ahead of England game. And also Ewaha other club stories. Yewo Ewaha ene enyumre wabra. Yebe konkrofo enkroso tew. Yeba na efisem no. Ye de atoa so na abadwafo nyina abeka ho na ye di nkomo ewo dwumadie no. Eso joining Facebook. O messages yebeje na yakenkan e de amount wabra show no eguso a ekoso. Echredin
Solomon Carter.
Echredin
Solomon Carter.
Yes, Michelle say I mean say they are fill studio be break ya mama.
Oh, nyame na eboafo.
Minim say they are fill studio. We break ya mama.
Ye de nyoma be gufo.
Yeah. On the World Cup ni ntia say kotoko ensem na ye din
but some refisa mo dwen say eja obo club news no. Because ye ja omo. Your updates no. E wa ha say e free sabri akopem say no nsia ebe bone de Carter some no ewo ho pa na on say obuboso no de tu dwa say nyame ya de mo chena Sante Koroko supporters stakeholders meeting no ebe baso Kumasi City Mall ayeza na e ka no KCL wachena nondu enti ehu be hia se ebedi saa dwumade no ho nkomo pa na nchichirimu pii wa chiri ene hyehyɛ ahodo a supporters mpanimfo no edi gu akwam nyina na yetimi ede ebre eye yetiefo enye no pe Black Stars no matches no omo bɔ no nkomo ba ako a ofa Ghana kona bia obi eka eye Jordan Ayew Carter me also who discussions ni bi
Obebre just after the game on was it Wednesday?
Okay.
And a Jordan conversations started here. The GDA said I was saying next game or bench.
Everyone said slow down, you build up no.
Yes.
Everyone said there be experience na Jordan this year kind no. O pebi ato a edin.
Yes.
Inti ni nyina ho be hia say yebekɔ so ama na ginam na wasi akan edi ama ye. Inti ni nyina ye nsensem e wo ho na amanonefo no so sesen.
Ensem wa ha na Lamine Yamal akasa o.
Okay.
Lamine Yamal akasa. Afei so Marco Correa to Madrid. Gavi Barcelona player on so akasa. So no Madrid. On any was Spain camp. Odin komo. Oh there be say dey we Spain ball bona. World Cup. Madrid ni Barca rivalry no.
Football ni baba.
Still yeah. Frank Lampard so yet say contract extension be negotiations because
Coventry City on
sanity
says Juma na Enzo Maresca yeah or the benya Chelsea Juma ye
or the City
or the Leicester
Chelsea
Leicester the bar Premier League obenya
yes
yeah can say Chelsea
but
Lampard abo Juma
Ashraf Hakimi stories and it does so pa Ashraf Hakimi stories
and then Hakimi Hakimi the ten in Kano na on any mommy line na
yes but now say unte say rape allegations say Thomas Partey dey na of France e be that
na to ho nkomo
sanity na and French prosecutors say Hakimi be standing trial say kaso be standing trial
is that 7 years
eduru court at NTA so no so be say Thomas Partey obe court na ebusa ne nsem no ayi ano no we plead guilty and not guilty
ono de na obaba ako ana mo doso
Hakimi de no ye obaba ako for now
de mamiensa na
Partey de no ye mamiensa yeah mamiensa
and mienu say oni omo da baby tokro boni no
yeah
ananya sa
yes
and abako so say wan sha na nte ase
yeah
so o tie mienu say mienu no yakoso mo te ase but all gusu a o ye adwuma no o sesa tokro no
yes
ananya sa
sanity but now unim say ugusu dia na so ba ni si jai o so jai
Gabi abodi po
unim say
munya botre
me say lawyers be ameni omudin ko mo say
kata onsam na
se uguso a o de man uguso a na ekoba
bra uguso a
udi na
wo hatabu no a
udi na no ba ni si jaya
di ni de o de asem beba se de nyusu hatabu
se wa ma muso na wo side be kwa e wo se e hangi wo wiem
ana se wo de akoba ko a
wo de akoba ko
wo yi a nko biem
e wo se wo tu free because wo to aso a ye tem na se rape oh na wo be da se wo nti da
judge no no tena kunya no so no wo ye bema na so ye oba because who hia o so ye bema na ye bisa ni say opanyini enti ebra ohu egusu ye adwuma na ka se jai obetumi jai ana jai no ko bebi onu na jai ana jai ho a
o ka se jai a e ho na e wo so jai so to aso a
o be sha ase na na so ugusu no na bi asem na mo nkyere
o da bi o ba
o be sha ase no ene jai ana ugusu no na jai
ugusu no ene jai oba ne ka cho se jai a e wo so jai because o to aso ya obetumi a report for
sa abre no ono nya ntiase se to aso
da bi
nte so jai
da bi
no mo ka jai o mo peso mo kire se to aso no so e o mo ba kire se ho no so
jai ne
o si obi o ka se jai ba ni jai ni nya jai ni jai ne ye yere ho eno so e ana on tv da
actually di
eti
party de no 5 count of rape,
okay,
and 1 count of sexual assault.
Okay.
So
sexual assault na den no
sexual assault no so by force in faith no by force no
but the party de na nsun
yeah
mako nsun
yeah on say rape no de rape no ye man ti ase
e na waye
and a sexual assault ne che say what you say why you ne kitten obi obebo anas obebo say de be ya osire mu bego obi o ha obo ba ne man sire mu go no aka ne sire na to oye hwe enye yi na say I know see
Jesus Christ as a assault say why you the pumpy
but Hakimi the end there a one woman and accusing of rape.
Oh, okay.
That was in 2023. Yes. Now Hakimi deny allegations and it's but a court time I say there almost say stand the trial for rape.
But scenario now more canon. Are also means in no money peas and your money be out to Muama. Or menya akukudura ba bonten ama nipa bone for them running your mendi. Inti na ko bi man so a ka to mo yiro mo mfa sa ansem wendi agro yem fa ntu enu anu mo mfa ndi agro kra because eyom pese omo memra ne ya adwuma to the extent say en show bi nkuran so no so nkoye oba bi onko fefe oba eyom mu se bere ma ho odin chen oba nti se true sa bre ne ha na moja na no ayehye nti de no ho kura nya din chen oba ne betimi ayere ne de ene na ye de opeso ode ne ye nti ayara hosam Hakimi
enti no say mema so oni oba na ya de no oba obema ne kasi jaya se bi oba ahwirasi so na o kasi unjaya no enjaya o so betimi report
to the police station ebe pamon na we do for your young boy now o police station say then na si that they I say kuruma I say wa friend animal control for no o make just say mo pebo ba bi mbo ni trimu na nsa ne aba so e be ma na wo say o ba bi achi we hwiresi so akọ bra ma ho asa no na de akọ police station say enchi oba no police for be pam o case say gu okro mo so bu wie o say nese wo de na mpija ntimi nya adwuma no ede na ma epija
da bi se da bi ade sa peja ne
etira be ma
ekoso na
etira be ma wo de na rape case na no den ede na ma de ni peja
and I'm say peja ne ya hyase nti ekoso
na
na meti ase se sa na e ma ne de no rape
se won ti ase amendum me
jandum jai
Debbie, who catch your body so unjai.
Now see so they better than Jai.
Who catch your body so unjai no so unjai. Ma wu jan in doom. So untimin to us. It's a man get case and on baby.
On so many didn't do it.
Debbie bad they say doom.
Was a doom na
you bear my dear. Who the rape case quiet you said them free say. So I'm out bear man now sorry. I feel fed ye bit me as so what fair fame was so much so money. But so I force me that dear.
Sexual assault in so moon in aka
and you bet me
be fina no
mammy penny
bonnet too
once your mammy penny for the area more share your boys now no they are the fair and you bet me a charge but so a castle written out so dear So ma ade na mpagya ne mu a ɔtena so enye yi
ɔte so no so ɔka jai na wɔ njai a ɛno so wɔsɛ mɛma timi
by into footballers ne fo what they say
ɛna me hu image bi asɛm ba mtim no Jonas Ajete
yeah
so hu ne family no broni kokɔ pa ɔba no
ɛna Jerome Opoku na
Jerome Opoku
so awara
Jerome Opoku
ɔno awara no
ɛnsɛ hwee sɛ mpempi ya na players ya ɛma di ɔmo yɛ saa no bebre na aware
ɔmo pa de kata me ne one a you say we don't want to discriminate the manka unya wa wachiri hafo yi bia ba wa wachiri hafo yi bi so na ba ko datelam te kofa bi a ono so miensa enye ne de
ode ya obenya papa wo mu
be so ekrum ayi
wa me se me bobo abrochira anka me komi krum se kire do ma se ma ko fa de no ho ba ko
ba ekrum ha ni bia no datelam te kofa bi a nkwala miensa na ni nyina enye ne de ti mana de ma ka ta ba tin ko bara se senko ye fa ekrum ni wa fa ne krom ni wo de ma first born no kra nya wo dia ye fa ne se ne mfom so but first born nya ne dia second nya ne dia third born nya ne so ba no se wo fa brante na chi papa
but wo se
no for that chi na
emfa chire no me ana me ka se emfa chire no ne ye de emema ne kokot se o ma repeat ne we no ya na me feel say emrofo no emma ne target ebibifo ni too much in terms of ye pay japade
oh send it there
because
and you know jai obe o defeat
sa and dey bia me ka say Benjamin Mendy case ni ntini wo senka emrofo ni sua bibi frim but still no mun sua na bibifo so sua hwem frim because untumi ne be man kwhye washroom na untam ne be man to anu mu emmokomoko ho na unsa amfa ankwose wa repeat sa video no Benjamin Mendy anya nkokota anko mu jeli no ya jail kura so koi but no ne ko say case no sa video no hu bi
mehu pa mehu
so oba ne tamade ne to na numu a ommokomoko ho te se de ofi yogurt anwumre no eno na ema yes judge ni video ni sa o se wa na ye we o se an wa na ye o se an o se na wa na ye we de ye de na aka se rape
banya enye place ni fault imagine so abo wonchedia ukruma no watu kwa amano na fe
wonchendi no bo na wo ba bi wa
Matias na fe abrofo ma na de omo tatao kata nyame ambamu aba di wo de wa fa ho hye boys shoes
ya me de unya no
pa wo hye boys shoes say young boy e bia wo tif cheche say calibre nchi from bechem na ne wa koduru UK na UK may e ma no so ade wo ma hye no aso no fo no supermodels yi tia shape no de match brew
baby girls no
we are sure pa so betimi aka timi say Gina say Joseph wo betimi ayi wani
meji mani
nti do ba bia footballers no ya na and onim scale crowd mema me ye obiji 250,000 pounds a week
and all the bagana
a week
so far
into a fund so there me man 100,000 pounds okra na me na watch sika no enduru ba bia
250 no me ma mu 100 na watch
o de man hand offend so man 100 and obon ho ka 100 nti na ya na boys na duru ba bia na o matia si abrofo man so a na o munya mu twa bro so boys na obobon so musisi mu odin pa
so mo de bi o mu
because of stamina dia na abrofo man ne pe no nti eduru ba bia e ya ni pa atwa ho ahia etufo no ene ne hia o mo matwa ho ahia wo mo tenetene on se o play bi wo otu kwan a ne maame te Ghana ne papa te Ghana ba ko nyo bi a otu kwan ne maame di nachi ne papa di nachi ne nua mema mu di nachi a ye obra bi wo mo ntwe ma ho mbo ba du ko nyo bi a ono no koye no obi antimi nka na asem ko so on na dis kan ba
o ende no kre
na bia emfa ne se wa bobo awie wa for night club yi na
hono ne asem
na baby girl see
message bi a menya se message ni free Italy. I have a friend who said he only understood the footballers when he traveled. He said they lied to us that the whites are not beautiful. He said you can't resist if you look at them. Most of them are extremely beautiful.
Kata Edin.
Openyo sending message ipa de.
Na South Africa chire kura. South Africa chire kura enya nyoma nyame ne kuta nipa. Na senkensam ne bi.
That's extremely for kuma say ebu.
Ebu de ba on say.
Na una ma hu baby girls ni bia na.
Say ne de agina dum soro ha. Nyame ne ba on say. Edu ba bia ba ma on. Ma asem a wagya nyina iska woni o. Iska ne be kan komo no ho a. Now one said ankasa bebre no no e san de no ho ba.
Bema ankasa ska ba botuma no akono peja bebre.
Betimi agina. Nti boys no edu ba bia ne kana e de go he party pa party no te krobo surumenya ho ba bi o. E no brumu aba akra. Ekobo
Atiko.
Ekobo Tema Youth.
Tema Youth.
Ne mu a particular national team na under youth no nya bi bo. To no de la live bia na de ko Spain ho. Oh. Na fe enne na obeduru na UK may party. Obodo party yeah. That why yeah. Now he say na akwakoye SMP. And out your party de na ma oni omo twempena ho.
Oh yes.
Na nya te say wa ko share na baby o.
There are some cases cry and man be wo cry me man na worry om.
Exactly.
Yeah,
nti. Nyame nyi enuanom mfiri mu. Nti wo say Hakim so de aba.
Hakim de na ba na French prosecutors no say omanya enough evidence a chese was standing trial.
E man nye o.
Pa.
Omonye o. Omo no wo dealing na no mo boy evidence gu ho.
Enu nti na me so me say footballers no de ti senka Benjamin Mendy de no. Be bia de oba no be sha obebo taskwa bia no ma camera ne mbo ho.
Ka temba wutirim.
Oh ma ne mbo ho. Na record bibia.
Ka te du tena so. Emfa ne say nyame ai wa.
Ye de say de ni capra ye de camera ko boy fi. Ye de nya ska betim de camera na sie to kro bi mu.
Na say nye de bi. Say there's something called forbidden things.
But so unya ba akokra me sure say you see say oba on ne te. Say bi say nye fie kra na ne be din hyiamu a. Enye abonte na ne be din hyiamu a e bi afie a otim de once a while 2 times you know. E dey ya ba ko bi be koso.
There be rape no be catch us say mire bi won ne ye bibi wa ka mu. Boys no eduru ba bia they do forbidden things o. Kata. Boys ne bi je matches wa ka mu. Je matches wa pool mu. Oh. Jema Street was washroom near there. Oh, enti horse I know the cameras na ko he. Na nye easy sa okata. Nyame nkuta boys no. Nyame nkuta boys no na
Radere ebuafo.
Nyame ebuafo.
Radere ebuafo.
Me am tese be ma bi asama ba.
Edim papa.
Na me come here very careful because
especially if I'm pemu agude ho.
David say nanse abrantie ni de ba yi.
Oh,
futu wo man say dum light.
No.
Dum light no. No mistake ko ya na say wan dum light no.
No dum light no kwa anka won be hu.
So be hu ba won kacha no.
Won be hu.
Enti mpamu agude ndie.
But no anka say take risk because baby a no ya de say nyame am patana acid bi hwie fa mo sere ho a. Obe. E na ade na anka sarem say se kanwa eja wo ho kra wo se eja be ho.
Wona wo di na say wo ya yi mu afiri mema tibia mu na aso wo akogira baabi o.
But baby acid wo de ye ma ho de ma bebre sa ho. Your acid nyina wo lab ho no ana Obed acid de titration ne distillation ne ho ahwan ne
Hakim nyame nkuta no because we no choose say na obedamu.
Oh yes,
apart from sponsorship even at this point you might have certain sponsorship could be to start here lose which will affect your brand. Your clubs they might not even think twice in terms of approaching you when it comes to transfer.
Menu about so no the way our burumu our pay ho no. Omo bi him kra o kan bibia ondi because ono ko peska about. Don't be ma ondi.
Jan scamba ne botum. Boys nisi kana ye kan.
Oso
Kata boys nisi ka footballers nisi kana ye kan. Se nyame anya wadom. Na nyame ndi wachi a. Kata never say what to Ghana now 250,000 Ghana cedis. Menka pounds, Ghana cedis a week. Bonuses and buy. Was signing on fee and buy. Kata was signing on fee and buy or bonuses and buy or endorsement deals and buy. What is in Wisco?
Pascal
Muska. Omuska do baby a omu yi sky na obit me to watch 100,000 pounds na bono. And you see, when you talk about the endorsement deals now, anyway, boys need to be used to a companies that they chomu free.
Yeah.
Into almost the sort of luxury, ni privilege of one. And yasem ketwa. Into a durusana, katana ne kana thing because you kruma kurano. Boys see bien and some bad TikTok so ne social media so many fans 2x4 you kurano. It must fe chira prepare chira pa chira say. Area more baby girls on my summer line and yasem ketwa. Imagine footballers on what this amount of money. Tiana e adom, it comes back to the grace of God. And na a bit me kura wa na you free. inso he bebree mu on se Nyankopon no o kwa ofa so genema to so ababawa bi ba na ode adwembone na eba nyame create me blocking free ukwan mu no wajew ankoye saa na etefa so a eya na wo twibiri ka eden what I say wo twibiri ka eden pa twibiri
rade beso so yi nka
na me na ni kuri mu ana wo ma sa na
enema na ede mema bi ahwe ase no ebi eto ya yeso ye be hwe ase ko anodin boys ni makro mo na mo pa ahwe ase ndi mo akotum nada
yebo erade mpa yese nti captain to say Hakimi de na dey bi
Hakimi stand trial say banisa ne aye ne nkomodi but Carlo Ancelotti is to say the next game obey changes home.
Of course also a change.
Obey changes home.
Of course also a change.
Now Liverpool at the 30 million euros ekoi. The Liverpool at the 20 million euros ko say omo pe Curtis Jones. Inter Milan me ba cho Inter Milan mom na the 30 call Liverpool. Esom pe Curtis Jones.
Midfielder no.
Yes. And now Liverpool say Sikano e wo form omo fa bi enka ho.
On the current transfer market don't you 30 million nkoye ilala bia.
Yeah.
What I say?
Now Inter Milan nye ready say omo Edis can be e be ka ho.
Who ta 30 days so compare chiro baby. 30 no Fabra eyi.
Nana Bebre na also say Tottenham Hotspur head coach Roberto De Zerbi per Mason Greenwood and aba Spurs say nye no kre. Okay. Omo nye so ko fa Greenwood e free Olympic Marseille.
On now so the year Olympic Marseille nti na me sure say go for Dios are theories in the area free.
Na unim say Gavi so say the last bad 3 seasons Madrid laterals no mu changes and on to number 2 chama to number 3 chama ma sabe to number 3 o say Lamine Yamal nti no mo yesa na man Gavi or say well Madrid changed their fullbacks a lot lately. That's what you get from having Lamine Yamal at Barcelona. Gavi, or see he's the best. Now they signed Cucurella to stop Lamine. Good rival, good player. I like it. Gavi no. Frank Lampard so ready. Say Obed sign new deal Coventry City. I say negotiations akwa ni mu pa. Obed extending the contract there
Personally, we say Lampard many German.
Oh yes.
Because I sometimes want to see a more student of the game rise to the top. To say Lampard say, Lampard wa bobo pa born wa pa. So me say na me come where me ya say we a chance for Chelsea na amfa no. But sometimes I want a more the DNA of the club no. Say betimi arise here ba be lead the club no.
Sure.
To be say Andrew Pelo after say unya chance be coach Juventus no. Personally, I'm fan of ya. On the Thiago Motta, so a student of the game, and also the Anam fan. Tikata,
yeah,
my young man, so they hang around, mammy. Na mene a year Emmanuel Ajiman Bedu, and call Chichin Comotel, and ne ewo Jumedian is uncommon granite, a mood pa because the Blast Stars no shed Ghana for actually Eddie Ama Blast Stars na. I'm out for attention also. Now after the game, na ube here say ye be dim come Legendo bibi aboko de
meni anyame ado bibi aboko pa
okay we o gide say ahoden so wo ho
papa
wa ofa Ghana corner bebre a nipa bebre say ye share Panama but during the game no asom de ayem hihie na hair ball no ebumu si omo yem na say ye be hyen ase ye ntimi nhye bi ahopepre na nyame adom ye di wini ye ebumu sese derby team no ya fe na ye hihye. So the most important thing is the win. Me name which side of the argument. And after so share Ghana and Panama no o stand there.
Yo, near the camera na wase. Na me champion for mo studio. Na me chia asante mani ba bi obi etie ma fu tete so. So ma me talk me say. Menya akwanya before say tournament omo bo friendly match against me Panama. When the match is in against South Africa, almost 1-1. In the following 3 days, and almost I boy, and almost South Africa 2-1. Then almost free her, and almost Republic Dominican now, and almost show 4-1. And almost Bosnia, a ball 1-1. And Brazil, a show 6-2. Until I show much that means they score goals, however, they concede a lot of goals as well. So a team like that, so to me blocking and now blocking no and to go. Whatever it is, a ball better than net. So I was very, very optimistic. Say I'm almost to go. It didn't do 90th minute to Krana. Get the ball better on net because of how almost team that's here. Now, you can't be ugly win in football. Football terms. Normally in tournament, first games like this, you need that kind of win. Not too much of ball. Not too much ball also instead of too much. But now they're winning. Now I eat pressure be a few, so now I'm out some calmness be. Especially now third best team are crucial in World Cup tournament. Our first one here. And see for IMCCO, so IMCCO, Yahoo countries there World FIFA ranking on whether 3 or 4. No more will be out that 7,000 on the couple drop. Brazil a friends Spain Capo Verde.
Yeah.
And see, this kind of wins, we call it ugly wins, but it's very, very important in football so that they can settle you and release a bit of pressure from you, especially the kind of second match. And to me, what I say is sure, what I say is the first priority of every game, first win. And this win was very, very important. In as much as a game, very tough. And obviously, I knew that this is the kind of game I call. But you got the win, 3 points now. And see, Abuapa, my first and from Kaka.
So it comes back to Omo Amujina baby say it's all about the 3 points and the win. And ya fina yebe look at beautiful football bia yede ba be stress. You win it no matter how we be winning, we should celebrate and be comfortable with it.
Yes, of course. However, me bofe me bobo na born me fe na win neighbor me papa. By said you bofa you me be after 2 games today and me born kaka dia kodu semi final. And I agree say do baby na mo ayedin, but as football so you're very resilient. Almost do baby no say so the press at almost kaka. And that is how it will go. You won't get it 100%. It penal. The boys have passed through a lot to get to where they are. First, and then from African Cup, Monteman qualified, World Cup for Ayekoi, and Kofo, GDA from. So they were very resilient. We have the coach here, is well experienced, and the Nigerian skills and also able to get the best out of the boys, And see, whether it's ugly football, whether it's a ball net, whether it's a net. For right now, no, say you group agencies is here there. Ghana a bit more qualified. However, even to me first I give no say what they call other games because games there come with different approach and different mentality and different philosophy. And my games the year won't be it's good. We can improve a team no when you might be dream possessing wise and our defending wise and we can improve on it. But team nobody free but now you cannot ask too much for more.
Okay. With the 2 matches now, Kano, because of the third best teams now, a bit be 8 say with 4 points and a bit of positive goal difference, your chances was rockakra. Now, a fan here boy against opponent your fan say big away group because relatively England, Croatia are bigger than Panama. The say your money see a page kakra as we are about to play these 2 teams. Based on our first game, and him fan who say as I see a shemu den kakra if we want to at least get another win or a draw in the next 2 matches.
I think so. Okay, Panama game now they were using 2 strategies. By second half, intelligent the coach in the block here. The first, you say omoko medal kakra. Then they will go on the wings because no more 4-3. Until the moment they are more defenders now start to possess the ball. No, we more 2 and 3 no mark high. To move possess kaka near your pressing kaka near nyape. No more their conference. No more crossing. So they will use a lot of crosses. Until when Atizigi came strong like 4 balls will be free a box no. Nina crossing. Ombe who say more heading cross on the bar Atizigi at the far. And I get to them were very strong. Almost me a few hope. And we die. Then they were going behind our defense. And also I'm try and fa omunya ba ku bi mienu bi ba ku na am say je kopia omu akwa na so no so da no fi so no pe plan to me de ni off. And ye di fa bon na mo call be 2-3 and almost emfa and almost a year disorganized kakra because you are local mutum in second half no. Then coach no changes na by and they do come. However, England, it's a free-flowing national team. A lot of potential. So Obi to miss a goal. When you are playing with a team, Obi to miss a goal is very difficult. But they don't go too much on the flanks. If they are going on the wing, then it's 1v1 because of the quick wingers they have. Omudru, they don't do a lot of crosses to take a fast row. They do a lot. Obey your play. And then they are almost possessible on middle. Then they are trying to find the loopholes through the middle. Until they penetrate through the middle because of Jude Bellingham, Hurricane Oba, the oppressor of a link up player. Then he will create a space for Jude Bellingham. Bellingham does not find home. So Omobono any too much of a high ball and they want to try to win the second balls. When they lose the ball, they try to press through Hurricane Bellingham. I'm going to start your pressing not more. And see some who now see okay because I'm more press you high because whatever it is they will press you high. I'm already there. I'm more press you high and maybe you will go for long balls. If you ever press you high, go for long ball. Go for long ball because you want to win second balls. But say go long balls, so I'm more press you high now for long. No one to win the second balls. It will be a problem. So I know for possession they will have it. Whatever you will do, they will have a lot of possession. We need to sweat. We need to suffer. We need to be very resilient because on possession wise, they will lead us. If you want, the approach we want to go is to have a mid block. And a mid block, no, we don't need to be passive. Passive, no. And yes, I'm a player and I jibo na we at Sunday connection. The mid block, yeah, jibo na to say you go to buy a quick transition, 3 passes, towards the opponent in the half room. Say very low block, no. I say yes, omuntu mi fabo ngwa in finish no. The better block say for a vet 18 years now. No more allow space or monko. Outside normal corner crosses.
Okay.
And it depends. And I think the coach now with his intelligence, he knows that the one lock middle and you allow them to go through the middle it will be a problem. How we have to approach the game is to have a mid block because you're pressing you ensure it too much, so we are not too good in pressing. I want a mid block. So I want the ball to do how you be very aggressive, get the ball. Your players here 1v1 they are good and they are quick as well. Then we will go. But nothing to me, yes, I did not. Say you long, then we need to try and win the second boss.
So, you identify 3 tactical methods. 1, going long, exploit or more high line. Now, make a conscious effort to pick the second boss. Any one approach.
Yes.
And what can say either we do mid block, but then you can say passive. The moment we shouldn't even allow the player to get the ball. Now, Ansani Akonso, excellent one-on-one marking. Send your more passing options near be close. And I say yen shut shop no deep defending. To say very for any be do we have the men if you want to pick the second boss? One ever target manner, you ever call long, amanaje. Now will be about first second ball. No? If you want to do mid block, do we have the men? So on bet me chase 90 minutes because like I said, we need to suffer. Do we have the men to chase 90 minutes, full of energy, decent tackles, yellow card be any fouls being bar now, and also you can see a low blocker. Defensively, won't we be exposed based on our wing performance? No?
Oh, well, I think we have the men. Especially we are getting one of our best players back in the game. He has played in England when him can rise, no money ball near other players. So he knows. I know that mentally he will be very tough. So best start you. So second half because we are one big Bruno. They will start this, that kind of mind games. But he's a very tough guy. He's one of the good passers of the ball away team. But if you need somebody like Thibaut, who at times is able to carpet balls. Now I say grass, he can go on the grass. He can jump. He's very physically strong as well, so he can sit behind there. Then with this kind of games, I think I'm able too. in front of the back four. Now what Jack Caleb winning behind the striker to say the first match in Anobo, Jordan, and Kamal Suleiman, Jordan, but Kamal Suleiman, Kamal Din Suleiman, on Timmy more because for a winger, he wants space. But we are limited and Kofi, it's difficult for him. So, your match now, coach never realize you know call 4-4-2 or the Semenya card Jordan and or spread it near money way. And Tisamia with England with this kind of come about 2 games in front. No, Caleb behind the striker.
Okay.
Then I go for my wingers. So that at least if Thibaut, who is very tall, very strong, and can win the balls, Patetu is tall, he can win some balls. He's also a very good passer combined with Pate, and he have the energy to search for it and come back. But it depends on your coach. Now he's very intelligent to work. A team around him, I know they will watch the England national team game and deploy strategy a bit more. But for me, I will do a mid block. Now I rely on counter attack, quick transition.
Okay, let me tell you what Pate comes back. Kamara Dinu, because number 10 running in a favorite position in or struggle. So you take him out, Elisha Usu, Pate, Caleb Rinchi. However, they will rotate on the field. You're okay with that mid 4-3. And I just
however, if also can say, do they change the winning team?
Okay.
And also your question. And see, Kamenya there with experience now with you see all these minds games they were doing now is because they are a bit afraid of Pate. Football and Yabobiake.
Yeah.
And the winning na what the crown. And see, me I can maybe you know. Yeah, winning the way to my I can maybe you know. But however, same the kind no. A winning team they were able to hold all the pressure in their manner. Are they going to change it? That is a question for another day.
Okay. But I also understand your point. Only more that our experience, he comes in. Now, talking about experience, still on the tactical front, there's been a bit of complaint about Jordan. Meaning say we wouldn't have pain. Coach Bioba Ghana Bia seems to love him. Edu Biana better complaints in a coach Bia pen, but for say the fact that Coach Bia person born should tell us Coach Bia who will be who anymore. Now the usual complaint is because we want to go quick and our transition wants to be fast. As a Jordan star no slow down ball kakra, who do onto the ball as no invite fouls are. You bet Chanbo's opponent now recover no assist and actually. I don't know where do you stand? Is it in an intense game you person call end to end, do you still think his experience will be needed? And I see him finding free bench, bra.
Listen, Jordan is one of the committed players I want to say. Now, Yabobo Nivia, you see, I have more. I be a machine be able to say, yeah, say Jason Eguson. I said, yeah, you should say, machine be a test, say Yabobo Nivia. Yeah, you didn't say no much me could chew or more to me a chew moja, no more test you kilometers. And see, Jordan Aobia in our game, he runs a lot. His style of play, no tell you can is to eat a presser, or be hold it ball Chebiano, a do Tambia or better presser no go from. Then he's trying to get fouls around. I might agree you do say a do Tambia. Then a need opponent side there, unreleasable. No? So that they are a bit more quick. I agree on that aspect. Maybe I also say, okay, but I want if no, I'm one night. My debone say, Obian take cover say person or I'm a fabon on to her. Okay, let me hold it and share to make your house you are. And see, luckily for us, your bobo say we are. I'm come back a correct lesson. You mean
yeah,
that's good. Hannah can so he say, Hannah so he say. So at times it's true he holds the ball too much, but his style of play has been like this to hold the ball, get a lot of fouls around. Because he is very good in set pieces and try to ease pressure from the team so that we can be in control. And if there is something like this, the coach and the players will sit down. They will show them, say, this place we want you to release it. This place we want you to release it. Then we all agree and come back. And I don't think for the experience, commitment, and as a captain of the team, he has done a lot for the team. Even with this game, people is criticizing. Yes, everybody have the right to criticize. But I don't see too much of say Jordan and your boss to be and yet to release me and oh yes. Yes, if you are playing somebody on your number 9, like a fourth 9, and you then get the midfielders that are doing penetration into the opponent, you know. Or Jibona or 10 or the midfielders near with animal. He will hold the ball or pass the ball back.
Yeah.
Until we use one thing and fan criticize because for me we are not more here. I think that one of the players who to make our practice and your boy on one other passing one coaches no more. The coaches work rate is key. Until we won't say can't you can't do or you see what to say, but we know what your best player. Until it never be coaches no consider as an master player. So the guy no. That then 14 years in the national team or 16 years. Coach Bia Maya on fanning to bench.
Yeah.
It could be a one thing, the work rate. He score goals, he make assists. In as much as footballer, they will be able to make a mistake. Say, Bob, you can say, but you're parking as well, who, time I ever correct the telephone, I think I'm
coming pass it, yeah.
And can send the pass it. And see, individual brilliance is a key, and it's a split of 1 second. You need to take decision because when you are playing, people are coming at you. After the one, no, there are some players wrong. Whether you like it or not. And yet, because the opponents are afraid of them. And that is what is happening with Cristiano Ronaldo, Portugal. So you need this kind of players in games as well. So for them to put him at the bench, well, it could happen, but first game, I think second game, they are getting the rhythm and the confidence. I hope they will start him.
Okay. A bit of the blasters. Finally, now my bisa going to say Diana. I also a few Juma power Diana. What Ghana Premier League? No, so about who send here Ghana Premier League next year from outside and also from being in the management of the Ghana Premier League. Jasana Mdobekono. Well, Ghana England. Your prediction. I mean so a Ghana need it, but from a tactical point, what are our chances or my percentage?
Listen, for percent, we will suffer. Them the guy can show. We need to be very resilient. We will suffer. We will sweat. We need to do a lot, and it will be a very difficult game. But I think maybe draw will be a good point for us. I might be going for draw.
Okay, but as a part now,
what I say about 1-1 or everybody 2-2, 0-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
very, very difficult though, but I'm very optimistic.
Okay. And son of a corner, Diana, I feel more trophyless. What about Famukakra? Football administration in Ghana Premier League. To say,
a better game, but if people like Atapoku, no more, they have been in the game for long, or only a lot now. If you are surrounded with people like that, it become a bit easier for you. Now, maybe Ata have done a tremendous job. Was systemizing Yama Bibri. Maybe I'm saying I cannot answer that notion. Maybe I'm saying 1 month when I leave in the call every year. Right now, I know because the year I meet the Bushu, recruitment, good players here. We'll be better about 2 or 3 positions. I'm better team too much. The quality. I met a lot of Nyama. We need to learn a lot though, but the people I'm surrounded with, I think I'm really enjoying it, and obviously attach your colleague Munim brings football. So we are doing well, and this year you will see a team different.
See, I feel more for because former coach Awaji League playing FA Cup and target, a league a mobile beji. Na sa target na bani asante say ade ba ko so pa wo ba be say young guys na wo team no mo be more chance e de o makwa amano ne. How are you going to combine the two? Mo amu pe league age. Mo so are young guys mo pese mo san ton mo.
What do is one of the well experienced players now, coaches Yamo Kuma. Now the records speak for him. Ofanyama Oyen House of Folk, even Oko Brekumi, Edu Baby Kamini, no Bianim said, League or Mobile relegation. But from them today, 8 matches, on Lusu match, Omo Tonton players to be crowd. So he was able to maintain the young guys now. I know the kind of things that officer are team. Now me, I'm a grassroots guy because my background from the youth football and 17, next year, my second division, third division, and I'm medical Kotoko. I'm medical because I'm Kotoko. I'm the two kind. So I know a lot. When you sit down with the coach, or Kasa, you could see the ambition is also hard. And for the league, yes, Obiano how Kotoko, I know Obe Philly said, I want me in Nimkunim. However, in this situation, a lot goes in before you can win the league. And you will prefer very well, get a lot of quality players. He can do whatever Obeyebia say. If you don't have players that can align the strategy, the philosophy, so we will try and help him very bit my uncle for Namano. For my work, Yamiadum, Yasini, I cannot confirm Yanya Yenim Kofo. But maybe I say, I will bring the person for him to come and see you. Oba, now we are here. Then he'll take you. I don't promise any footballer.
Okay.
I have the link to bring the person on board. Oba, now we are here. Well, for until this year, now you will see a lot of legends, scouts, clubs coming in to watch our players. You know, you are on board me 1 or 2 things. And you're concrete, you know.
Yeah.
We don't want to bring anything out. Obviously, it's a BBC. So it's on our first now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we are still working.
Okay. Anjuma medase power obre wode amame nanka ye mo akomi producer say kotoko so enya board foforo na kotoko no wo mojam enti esi ebisa kakra. What do you expect kakra obeye o football mu ya oba na nse a wadidi the teams ye chi akokoko around no what will be kakra wo hu a you can offer to the kotoko board in terms of how they want to build or take kotoko back to the next level?
Consistency is key. Sack, no does. If he has no kotoko, so never go yempe. Now I add because the other teams are the kind of supporting base on one. You cannot with my William. And what they need to do is say patience is key in everything. Who sit down now? I mean, I want to start to say 1-2 foundation now. With me sit down. But who sit down so I do baby so now be flow no. And you thought you go so na o to aso. And so flow chain na dey no kuyi. Nti so you be more be adwuma. You have a contract with the person 5 years, 4 years. But since I can say no pressure by ya about we also buy you have a different pressure abana call. Nti emwa said you Real Madrid man mo year my krano. Papa no amoy elections no win 4 years near the team na ma no. Edu ho no anya de bi ma. You say you know free so oya de na wona to aso. I say Ghana constitution no after 4 years you obeba no anya de na you nti I say umunya abotrem then you see but ya kotoko akodru no they need to set a scouting plan. Your coaches there they have brains to scout players but your scouting department so amuno ko school they say what in the plan when there is na mami room nti me talent identification courses in UK. And I'm here certificate A and certificate B. A big Derek. 5 people to do that kind of talent identification. To identify talent for a club like Kotoko. You can go to get the big names, but you need to inject some talent in the team because that is why you can have a good football and lure supporters to the stadium. And to be almost born a dream, the new board no better. Say, you're the inner chance, and you say, you, Manokotia. As my Badunim when you live into a paper, you know, you didn't play I know near Kofanaba because of your Badu fear. But now, near Kofa, Samajan, I call. But now, almost you could just I call Biaba because they could just want to get things in football, you know, or the player by no. It doesn't work like that. We need a one walk school. I don't want any hair, the body type, because it will be a fair endomorph, nemesomorph. A footballer's body type. Over 15, 17 years, I mean, we don't make my catches 20 years. The body type basic. Then you have that kind of people that are based on it. Now you merge with coach now. Coach play in the bar. When you are argue with it. And come to understand and say, well, no, your man 2 years I will be like this. No more build the idea here. Come on. Say they are supporters in anybody. And see, I mean, about the one I could do no a whole lot something. So I say, kotoko, you was supported, a house of folk, you was supported. And see, Tanya Bayana, the value will still be the same. And you will see things like Adriana, Mediama, other teams, you know, summer test, they will always they will outsmart you. However, you have the supporters more than them. But we don't want to cover there. So the new board, they need to set a lot of development plans for the team, long term, short term, bring us expertise on board. So they are memo beer, you know, when you do fair, Godfather, dear over there, or first and the player back. Now, things said the Kotoko team, one of the players cannot be in Kotoko team. I can question and say, Popi, me for a chopa, me sell, me boo, pahanam, a crowd with you, you say everything the local baby, not a man swan, near the Naba. Then the other one, I make a meter. Kotoko, Eko, but you come take a couple match. Yako player, you was a Kotoko 2. Was a Kotoko 2 now, was a Kotoko, Yakopanaba. It doesn't work like that. Because was a Kotoko, because was a half, and he is the best. There is a primary consistency in the league, you know. And so, Kotoko by Adrian Women because Kotoko never, Okusha, Carrera, and now between a president, Patabu FCD, no, so you need to see the consistency. Patabu FC, still are not here. Become Chelsea, still are not clear. Become Arsenal, still are not here. Kotoko are not here. Then you can plan ahead. No smart perform, the matches, almost a report to Mel. No who's a player was so announced. Now, say, tell me, I mean, I'm saying my job with them because they would not be checked out also become here. Many of us open over here.
I said, they have mistakes.
And see, and see, they need to learn from that side as well.
Adigo, Medasa, na me sure say anytime you are Kumasi Sono, try my issue because extensively we need to discuss because why raising a huge point. Patience, talent identification, right structure for recruitment, and the whole lot. What we same piece. So, until we the medase and then Reina, yasa there are two enemies. Obe Kumasi be a try now in show studios. The intimate expanded discussion. Well, Emmanuel Ajiman Bedu and Yetene Kanakata.
Wakasa pa.
Yeah. That's what in same P now to that. But fortunately for us, for the next 30 minutes, yene Asante Koroko supporters, global chairman Solomon of Osuware, Babe Dim comment. Me sure say Ajiman Bedu some more kind or the be fra kotokono. You bet me bisa chairman Adwin Chere Eddie Afasa and semi hunti. Kata Famura a year LPMs quick na chairman. 30 minutes.
Perfect skin and body therapy. Skin no ebe fe body no shape ebe kama. Perfect skin ena eye edi ama Kumase and Krantakra the branches ewo 0553 312 911 Lizzy Shitono shito a de pa peduane a ye de shito de wudi Lizzy Shitono boso a ote shitone de pa we no preservative bia enim entino udi a ote ese shitono kama pa shop bia ubenya bi atora market na supermarket abebre ewo 0501 683344 Bash SBG decoders no ewo na so ye na fako ekohwe World Cup matches ni nyina bi na recharge no individuals ye ma 33% discount ewo recharger mo be ye no eso report junction ship mu na Bash ewo 0556287757 oye pensio ensu krojen pensu papa no oye pensio na eye kama ensu no ya unya hoden Oyerepa ensu dwumadie bia odi bia no pe Oyerepa ensu ne fa bi edi 0539596165 tana so ya santoa senior high school hwe ni mo no ma bebre ewo ho a okọ ho a ubenya bi ato World Cup commentary ni eguso a na Bosheba Electric House Oyerepa ensu Seahorse Engine Oil Atwema Kwanwoma Community Bank PLC Lawson Herbal Center Edu Herbal Clinic and afe Polovia Ventures and Embo Creation Omadaruma and the commentary nearby and ejinem ochena ejinem nyame adma kwesi ade ejinem a ekopem se World Cup no ebeko na wi ntine a so beka ho bi na yenu endi dwumadi no emfa emum Sir Obed me de asi obeto aso
Merasa pa Solomon Carter and Oten and Kano chairman Solomon Ofosuware Asante Koroko. We are passing from solo to solo na yen shen seminase na chairman mo akwaba
Yeah, Jamina.
bibi aboko de
Anya ko homande ankaye.
ne de no kre na nsen boys ni start yi bi hu se nya better pa ejawo chairman ya baba ochina meeting na ewo ho no so very very necessary ewo Kumasi City mo nyame adom ochina 10 am and a meeting e ba so dwumadie no awon pompon so nyina be di hu nkomo but na agima bedu di nkomo ansa na wura na agima bo patience abotre se nipa e be yi no se kotoko board yi ye ma ni mfie be 9 mfie be 9 na obi a watwa kotoko ho ahia bi an enya abotre e ma nipa no se ebre yi de ye num so atwen ope so bo sa de no so patience eno toko so san bo so se yenya patience na wie no nkwala na eba be ball no esese ye de fadiem ni kwan se kwete se yakobo obechim nipa na hye kotoko ye nkoto ne mbra na bi achitafo agege ho na bi ye centrofo so ye ka nipa no wase na yakofa na ba na afi oba wontimi mbo ye mpa omo a omutimi kwa ase kwhwa akwala no za akwala we ni ne daache aben ye de ne fa kotoko no mu ebeboa na de toso miensa ye nhyehyɛ ne nkakran famba menim sɛ asantu korokwachi tafo chairman wo da no yi utie ne nkomo na ho bi na awo ana de hu ne sɛ da bi kotoko no de sɛ nim sɛ bo gyama ne ekɔ no saa ne enko so anya no
Amini amedasi ebe sɛ meni ajama bedu ya age maybe ajama bedu jana ho na misumi
jina
yes ma gwe ne sɛ eni ubeto player ba kotoko so very
age
yes. Number 2, I also had a structure. Yes.
Send any panigina offer.
Yes. Say that's what one you better na. If he say said that my kind player do ha obehu ne obehu say next 2 years we trade him or play say. Na player you keep kana man na nyina I say. If you crowd never to talk na o injury. But when you be na see am na menti o say ageba. Da bia me ka say ye will be or football and ye will be or support football. Football ne yanko and supporting difference. So far as will be a kotoko supporter doesn't mean so new player. We to identify player.
Okay. And your supporters ejuma.
No. Oh yeah.
Recruitment supporters say
support football doesn't mean say we to identify. Sometimes players are supporters. It's me because I am fan maybe extraordinary.
I'll be any so with your idea.
Like Chastela, Stephen Odru. Well, some players, no. So what and no pan and supporters that can watch them say, you pass our players in the but say, you bet me identify talent, say, player with you. Wouldn't born a ball or that wouldn't be, you know. In here, more football, no more football, no money, dear. Not especially, woman, Kuala. I tell you, tell my million of back to be a becaya. Of fans are quite for more. It be in any good day for the young fan. But millions of them will be one colano, cash bollanum. The group have not on the airport. And no one some near can be. And you play a be architect. You say play a be a shepherd to go to your Panama. A D. Shambosa, maybe peace a board of directors, ya be. Ya be the between be an area bomb home.
But bomb mobile.
Yeah, no match night or some yama.
Chama bomb mobile say, Ajamai carbo treno, a abotreno bambo, and say a bambo say,
be a home bambo. Tell me on, made us some I want a million. I gave a market to pay you one. 80 board of directors, nothing else. Pacho, Monday, so I do when I want the bear for to go in. I'm saying you really. Short term, you see, medium term, you see, long term, you see. Okay. And yeah, Miss Many Machita for say that my margin, dear.
Just about how much?
Very simple. You're moving to have board of directors be. You're moving to frustrating management member be. Ye be dealing no most ready on label. And ye be bia on be bia no be ebe ko benkum and the yemfa yenya so abo
see tekremane wesen kreko
but me susu say obi ye adwuma ma na enema bi a oye woni nye ho a me de ne say beba ho na no be kan dem den ento kwakora ye be ko no dem ho
e wo dem ba bonten de opia obo no ho ba
me kama no atum na ma bo ne ho ba sentiase anya adwuma na mu sa de no hwe a wo se no de a me ba bonten but say obi be start ye kotoko adwuma na ye bojem no I don't think so bebo and ebi nsi bi
no say eduru ba bia na amanfo person use kotoko achi ta for the kutia empanifo no
maka say obi ntimi use me personally obi ntimi use me enkuntia obi a
okay
me one person okura won say me awoma obi ntimi use me enkuntia panyi obi a e wo bi ase ba bia no because at the end of the day obi ma me dey
yeah
ntimi ma me he
the kotoko interest no?
Yes,
which obi a oyi ni sika ya ade so no ni interest no ope on say ade
the point is board of directors ya be bia uja ne ya ka footballer o mu nim football mu nchen dem make out
me tia say pa
but nyankopon adom a wode adom mo ni nhira wode nhira wo no mo de bi ba be som me o mo de be bo am say be ya me ni beji and omudu omusika ekofa technical sports director omukofa coach omwetua players ka omubeyewe is their money. The only thing I would do to support some meba stadium na ma betwa sika afi mebo team ni chidom o ba bi omoko ma bo ho by both physical and spiritual. After that ma jeju won so amomani agya momani aka ama adwuma na omo ye no omo ayero mo aye na enkunimdie ne ba me ho atom
chama kan ka si subi me me de pa
e decide pa we me nkokuntia no na ojaya ho na ba be me betime. Please, can I give 800,000 a month?
800,000 Ghana cedis a month.
Me bisa se metu.
There be a bed.
In ruo. Here the talk as our.
Yeah.
They make a matter.
Matter
and se menya obi na o se oba be twa se sika.
Asa boka bia ka ho.
Na me manage nti. Me wa. E dia na o se me support no. Na de o ye eyie. Makame saka na habi. As a supporters chairman. Se me mamwa ama board of directors adwuma anyi ya. Me ma feel. Cause omu ye yemu na me ye. Omu kunim diem na me din kunim. So I'm going all out to support them. I will do everything possible with my supporters. Here the support board of directors. A senator Chawampu Omoko. Sentiase and Yajuma. I will go to them. Me maka adia mean suru say you see the power of cost and no more. Mean so ni pe bia obiase. Asem bia so ampesa make bia no. What the sika to be mu kwa meeting aka. But me twen some so ansa na mabua bi. Enya asem bia na ba no mate no. I will not do that. And I don't think I will do that. So may take this opportunity to tell Kotoko supporters that this current board of directors, you are ready to support you. Maybe no but we will find a way to solve our own problem. Internal done.
Outside.
No. We will not do that. We will not do that. Yeah, bread. A man for sacrifice a lot. Oh, Kotoko. But you good be no so anymore. Say, na anungwas and fatao. It be passing through media. The media good depending when you must so kruma. It be passing through Kotoko supporters leaders. Only a good depending be a share and you must so kruma. I'm a nay, sabi, Ubu Hananka. Nimunyam yanko pon diamano, ne bra wabo. Through Kotoko, no be a cousin anymore, can send fata. Sani Yamana, APC. Some of Kotoko supporters leaders, they're good being money massive because Adibu because will be cry or that you don't want to.
Yes, you hear Pani Dibrene.
Yes,
Ska was spend work Kotkonia, this as I'm not to know.
but me, my can't. O can't send be family one. Who have me fans who win yes. If any pabana vacancy now, me fans oh no, unio. Intiminkel.
Bobby or high, we buna bem.
But what I came a personality can't say be the young I'm don't go court. I will take you to court. Nyako cancer no. But may I appeal to my supporters. Said the current board of directors. Am I ready to help Kotoko supporters? Am I ready? And come on, the mati, the moment you go up, you don't pass on my year. HLS or my bass on Barber soon. I dear was here, and I say, the town.
Now, Chama may tell us on communica craft for us, and it was an good intentions for the club.
Oh, yes. They say, board of directors and I are ready to serve Kotoko supporters. So we should also do everything to support them, so that Omo is successful. When we say Kotoko lose Africa Cup because of Yeni Ayahun. Yeni Ayahun.
When you kaka.
Yeni Ayahun. So Obed, you are part of us. Yeni Ayahun internally. Obi ye juma pa. But Obi a selfish interest. So we ko yesi ya Obi yen munyam.
Dear members,
And then yen say no. Bay ye home sa.
but after see the two trap.
Eh bi ana me mini ho. And Obi ntimi information ye bibia.
Okay. Chama Nancy Bakubi Ba say yes more petition a year crura on the kind of coach ni CEO kra. You see how case Obi ntimi fa ho nye bibia there. Bibi sa akoso there.
Eje no kra.
Nya no kra.
Ye nye sa.
Enya mo adwuma na ase say.
Ye nye ready say be yempo. Se be na me coach the coach o me coach koto. If you are a supporters chairman, you can suggest enyama bi o, but you don't have power to do certain things. What I say, who needs 2 million? Team no a supporters ne dia e no kre. Eduru ba bia santime awurampo. O ka asama pa team ne ho aduru ba bia obisa ye adwene. E no kre. Adwuma na omo board of directors ne be omo ya amaye e no kre. Eduru ba bia ye wo kwanya se ye kire se oh ye na mo ya ade na amaye. Ka mo ye say ma yen a you can only suggest. You can only suggest.
Could demanding ko ye ni chenchina chance by 4.
You don't have that power. Who demanded there? Bosom is one now the 800,000 number. You don't have money. So if we have people on board to support you as a supporter, so why be so frustrated board of director be? I got to now no nyame. The last time I make catch will be say over frustrated chairman so long as me company certificate now over there na say because of your Kotoko supporter chairman. Oh fight me, I'll fight Kotoko nyame. I will not lose anything. Because I am a fighting a human and no problem. But also fighting because of Kotoko. You are fighting yourself. I will not lose anything. The only thing I may lose is say, a name and person may yama Kotoko. Mean to me, man to me, I am 4 years and so on. But what tell me be.
But Bansa na nke utimi ye yanka Kotoko no na de oba
ba be Kotoko me ya support.
It's also now ha board no so a.
And the me frustrate me, I frustrate Kotoko. Mean to me frustrate me. Number 2, what you always over ha board na me mempene. No.
Chama asa me hu so wani abre this time around pao.
Because my me hu amani be go ase. Last year when my fail. When my Kotoko fail. It is in yenya so mbo afo. Me san kwata 18 won. Me ma na nya asomdwi. Un de bi asema me kan say board of directors. Omo widen. Omo mi omo ni nkwa akiri. said the bear, any people who are said, Omo never boado. Maybe I know more. Because so how Kasabi, who is our supporter, who knew football. It is any pan or can't say no one careful. Would you now make it?
So, one pay expertise, one more expect.
Yes.
Sporting director, ba. Just on ebe boy youth team ne, any player identification ne ade.
Well, the first time I use who's maybe.
When you have the appointment,
yes.
Our first appointment, you know, Chama, who is saying?
On country. Tigana Casabia. And on Kwame Yoki.
Ah, Chairman.
On Tigana Casabia.
So you need to also communicate with supporters too.
I want to make a was what baby up. May take a card, yeah, many bishes, come. We are paid. And then send you for Madaro. You be any anon. You be our passy. Members and true could be a general Samoa, Munyana Manina. Yenny Nimno, Yenny are down for. I was so about the Panabay interview, radio station, Acadie, there be Massa Samoa.
It was also said, what's the supporters are said,
Moboca.
St. Joe for whom,
with the dear Samoa. Why? The Sharam of the power inside the Baraka. I think baby, I'm not doing it. Say, they're doing it. At Yapaso.
Chairman.
And no crown.
I say, most central. Chairman, this next season, what was your plan for the media? How are you going to relate to the media? Because you said in getting the supporters to the stadium.
Sir Obed, let me be honest. Baby, a football could do. Especially as Anticoto. Without media, mean to me.
Yes.
Without media, mean to me. Promo bear now, what I say? I would be feeling about our sports to do.
It's a media now.
Promo no bear fine. The baker, what I say? In the years, as a sound, it's near personal. Fair, so what transpire analysis be after a nice expose? Our football is stop pay for a while. Time a football back and the supporters in our maybe.
Bibri Jai. A Bibri Abembu.
Once the free one a football, gentlemen for the stadium.
Locally, yeah.
What the while maybe I research the hardy. After a nice expose, you stop pay football after some time. Bibri wa, on my time now on the bus stadium. Not acquired percent that be also bus stadium.
Or the Bibi share.
Or they are done it be a swimming pool.
I must say, Nenia just idea on
my back.
They say, could hear media.
If you perceive the supporters in the back, you hear media. Got a control in Kuya, be media. Into the old tone and on your tone. And I got a conform when you focus on between media, the Aka say, I want to be to promote to cause or more.
Yentimion.
There will
I'll come back to Intiasia.
Yet, Brafom, Emma Media, the down from. Some of what the atom high and can the entire cabin is a entity. You know, send the pretty Mrs. What is the Mary active man?
Yeah.
Say a deeper to Mrs. Silly pants will be quite a count once someone, a child money, a can of a boo fear. One day, Bobby was against Annette. Or better,
yeah.
Because the entire mean feeling panel, we are body main cabins, and no yaka in Mumbi. Obian is Sume Median,
yeah,
me butcher food. Ah, but because me, many are Mabium. It will be cut day and family. Intimate me, so Boma Summa master do my yama, Meba Mobama Sumo.
Yeah.
Namadia achieve them best and achieve. And I'm ready to do that.
To nest in the excellent relationship with the media.
Sit down with the board. Nama catches without media. I'm on for because radio for few or more. Oh boy, be few. I'll do my best. I'll tell them. Let's go to them. Let's join with them. No, money. You can have money. Say, the power master don't try to be to you. Remember, when you're scared to your salary, when you're scared to your winning bonus, when you're scared to your financial winner, the supporters around master don't cry, don't care. Oh boy. without supporters of football so ni gbe anim
na media nso na bebo amoma
and board of directors ya dey obepo kotokwa ya nmunyam nti media memo mo fans papa I will support them
ho an be mo
na nipa na dos na stadium ayema na akesifo mi ense di kaya stadium opa na stadium ayema
o yi scan kra on suru
na kaya supporters chairman fans me nyi bi
obaji chairman come on dos na me admo chena yem fa sima dui ne ndi nkomo we Kumasi City mo
yeah
ya hu se o lady me hu se men kan retreat seminar conference ba o wa ha die me so betimi a chechi ma kire e dey important na ochena mo yo Kumasi City mo a mo hia santokoro kwa chitafo na me nze se mo betwene kotoko ho. What is it really about?
There's some make it here in China. We are said the idea so review and they say sebe mo benya yo kufa na our down on the oyi na nye o ye ni de say o masa ye fa tonche na no nye man ko ye de nti na ama nye man ko
yeah
bin kum ni nifa we are Canadian we are Canadian e de ye be we are Canadian bo say ye ni nkomo ni wo benya 70% bi e o one side e kire say ho na ade ne wo
honey ene kwan na e fa be boa no
ade am pese no ya ye sa ade ni wi a ye be ku kire bibia gu krata so na pe me ne board of directors ni ko hia
what me nyan sam de acto man
baby a kitafo no ye gire ni
chairman sansi su bi mam sansi su chairman say no who be ye data collection from the supporters point and what on sa frame penny for so
onim obi a board of director obi a CEO obi a management member obi a national chairman obi a captain obi a coach obi a mazoa obi a we sanko for na mafrem ochina obi a why board member da bia ya ma akwanya se break obi a why management member da bia ya ma akwa se break obi a wa captain kotokopen bia ya ma akwa se break obi a why supporters national chairman bia pen obi a wadi regional chairman pen bia so break regional coordinator break afi current executives afi advisory board
okay the mo name we no
yes afi fabu census Dr. Jim and the team obi amra ye nyina ye ko sha my city mo I thank God say all my 2 years from apart from mom woman on it especially bu or hwe wake up ni apart from mom
majority aja tum so baba
yes
okay
and omo batch na ye tnasia kepisem ye kudi kotoko honkomo ye din kotoko honkomo ni wi a baabi e bi kwa ko gina no ye betwro ni nyina egu krata so me the board of directors this year me dem an oka no
na
de bia na me krata so e hye won sim ye wi a omo ni so ade hunu omo nkama mente me ti wi a da me so me de egu nkrata so me de gu nkrata so wi a afi before the league no be start no so ye program
we we a
de manya no matwa gu nkrata so me share board of directors they are twatwa the supporters ye penny board of directors almost so ni so ade hu ni omo de mama mi wi a don be so mo ka kire mi wi a na de me so me de ma omo wi na ye jojo na ye gina ba bia afi ye be start league na afi na me be ye congress
okay
I'm not going to support us in who say, Caesar, you be room, a honey and
saying I'm penny for saying, quite win on saying first.
yes. Into your qua, will be in French, will be what about your rock near Western chain, near co. Ye mo bien qua, support you. bibia yɛnte ase ɛbɛka na ofi bibia yɛnte ase bia board of directors amu mu fi no kwana wa si plan ye yɛ tutu yɛ nneɛma ye sɛ di bi nim football what the yɛn sɛ even ɛkɔba sɛ ɛno mpo nyɛ saa na ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ba ɛkɔba saa mpa yɛ start bibia from scratch sɛ bibia de kɔtɔkɔ under 20 for junior team nkwa mpo na start ya yɛ ma yɛ ho time next 3 years we can achieve something so yɛmmra fo nkɔfo frɛ bibia chairman deɛ na mo yɛ yɛnte hwee di nti ɔmo yɛ saa mɛtɛ ɔmo ase because of an nguase ɛgye last season si ɛbɔ league na kɔtɔkɔ ɔtɔ so nwɔtwe deɛ ɛɛpɛn nti kɔtɔkɔ supporters ne di ka obiara nya abɔtɛrɛ wo a wonti biribi ase biara sɛbesɛbe maso abue ama futuo akwankyerɛ ne ɔka asɛm kyerɛ na deɛ ɔka no afei adwuma papa mu a mehu sɛ biribi tɛ kyerɛ a mehu sɛbi menya akwada nti yɛbɛsɔ ne so na deɛ yɛde ka ho a ɛbɛboa ma kɔtɔkɔ adi nkonim ɛnna mɛyɛ yesu ama next month bɛkɔ uk ne kɔtɔkɔ supporters ɛwɔ so baakɔhyia ɔkɔ akɔtoato adwene deɛ meyɛ ne ha yɛ a yɛbɛyɛ bi sɛ mantumi antoa so bi mu a next year bɛkɔ kuro foforɔ so mɛkɔ regional tour Ghana ha baabi a region bia nso mɛkɔ asane I started league no yes I'm ready to work region bia mɛkɔ so especially baabi a yɛwɔ regional chairman ne coordinators now have to go there Bonafo, Eastern region, Central region, Western region, Greater Accra, Central region. And I say you more Central region, especially Kumasi. Reason in the say, I'm more costed your million years getting about 99% of them. So we have to work and make sure say so say Obed, I'm taking this opportunity to tell every Kotoko supporter. Say abotre and was in or stakeholders meeting in Basso. When you say, oh, your former management member, you qualify to come there.
Okay.
Most of them
media between a banana.